Man Dan here. We are in Warframe, of course, and I'm going to show you my updated Nezha setup. I'm not going to get into like super extreme details on what each of the abilities do. You can easily look that up if you don't know what each of the abilities do at this point. This is just how I'm running him now as of 19.6.2, if you will. I've actually been running him this way for a little bit. He is my farmer, especially when it comes to focus runs. I can easily top 40 to 60k in a 10-minute survival or defense run. I've shown that a few times. Anyway, this is how I've got him set up. Let me just switch this right there. Boom, boom, just like that. And there's a lot of different ways that you can still put it together and such, but this is my setup. Okay, just saying. Energy Siphon. He needs to have energy at all times. That's also why I run the Zeneric on him, because once I pop the Zeneric, when I run out of energy, it only takes a few seconds to get energy fully built right back up to be able to utilize it again. I'm using Cunning Drift on here mostly to get my extra little power range, the 15% power range, to offset the negative that I'm getting. But to me, the way I run him, this negative is not a big thing for me. We've got the narrow-minded with the prime continuity to get me up to the 171, because I've never really actually fully maxed that out, but I do lose some range. But like I said, for the way I run him, it's okay. Blind Rage with Intensify, not fully maxed up, but Blind Rage with Intensify, giving my 211 power strength, works out really well. I'll show you here in a second. The Fleeting Expertise, offsetting the Blind Rage negative, by giving me a 15% extra power efficiency. Power efficiency is not a bad thing. Prime Flow is huge here because he has literally no power pool at max without something like this. And then we're going to use Steel Fiber and Vitality here as well. And the Steel Fiber and Vitality, they work in conjunction with each other. Of course, he's got a nice armor package, but this also helps his warding halo in that regard. So between the power strength and the Steel Fiber and Vitality, the health, if you will, and the armor increase, that helps my warding halo. Okay, so coming over here to the abilities, let's just go ahead and throw them on here. So Firewalker is a big thing for me. So having the effective duration of 17 seconds is very, very good. And that just means that that fire pool stays up there for 17 seconds. You know, and if you don't realize that, obviously it does damage over time on the tick for fire. But at the same time, any allies that walk over the fire get status effects removed. So similar to Hallowed Ground in Oberon, you've got status effect removal coming out of the Firewalker. Another reason why I like Nezha. Blazing Chakram, it's a nice little thing. It can move you around the map fast. It can, you know, it's got a healing blast on it. Though the healing blast range is pretty small, obviously, because I'm losing some range here. It still can help to heal the allies up a little bit. It's not like some major... obviously, my Oberon can heal better than Nezha can, and of course, obviously, Trinity can heal the best out of everything. But it's there for when you use it, and it's a nice thing to have. The other focus here is on warding halo. I get good damage absorption, good damage per second with it. It's a smaller range, from a 2 down to a 1.22. Time and vulnerability doesn't matter here, or it cannot be affected by duration. So at max, it's a solid 3 seconds of invulnerability, and that's just the way it is. No way around that. And in terms of Divine Spears, it's nice to have this. Obviously, I'm going from 19 meter range to 11.59 meter range. Not a bad thing. Usually utilizing for crowd control, especially like, let's say if I gotta pick somebody up that's gone down and it's a heavy CC time, then we'll go ahead and we'll drop the Divine Spears. Decent impale damage, but the duration of 20 seconds allows me to do everything I need to, you know, be able to get in there, help out an ally, get back up, and then, you know, get the hell out of there, if you will. and of course the eruption afterwards that helps that out a little bit too. So, but the big focus here for me is Firewalker because I'm helping out the team. I'm getting damage over time, and of course the way focus works, that damage over time just builds up really quick in terms of focus points. If you've got a lot of enemies on the map, and it's just dealing damage in that 45 seconds that you, let's say, have that little extra focus ball running, yeah, it works. Again, this is just a way that I've been running it for a little while, and I've showcased a couple of those big 40 to 60k runs. So, and he's easy to take anywhere that I want to. No, he's not a pure tank. Warding Halo does what it does. You got to be careful. You can still die with him pretty easily, but overall, this is just the way I like it. Anyway, comments, questions below. I'll catch you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in.